Wala pa?
Wala.
Sino naka-share screen dyan? Saan ka? Ito. Mag-stop dito sa akin. Ulitin na lang natin, cut lang natin doon kay ate pagubasan mo. Meron na?
Meron na.
Ulitin ka na lang muna. So, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, classmates. So, our agenda for today, or our topic for today, is all about Fons Trompenaars. Fons Trompenaars, he is one of the key thinkers of cross-cultural. So, this is his biography. Go na, be.
Good afternoon, sir. I am the first reporter in our group. And my topic is all about biography of Fons Trompenaars. So, Fons Trompenaars is a Dutch consultant, management trainer, motivational speaker. He is motivational speaker. Fons Trompenaars is also an author of many books on the subject of culture and business, including of his book is Riding the Waves of Culture in 1993. So si Fons Trompenaars isa siyang Dutch consultant, management trainer, and also motivational speaker. He is also the author of many books. And one of his bestseller books is Riding the Waves of Culture in 1993. So Trompenaars has published 13 books on all areas of culture and business. He is also known for the development of Trompenaars models of national culture differences, which is a framework for cross-cultural communication applied to general business and management. So, si Fons Trompenaars, pinanganak siya noong 1953 sa Amsterdam, Netherlands. Yung research interest niya is about cross-cultural management. He is famous for his development together with his colleague Charles Hampden Turner on either culture management model that are distinguished seventh dimension of culture. So Fons Trompenaars studied economics at VG University Amsterdam and later earned a PhD from Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania, with a dissertation of difference in conception of organizational structure in various culture. So si Trompenaars, he is famous for his co-development together with his colleague Charles Hamden Turner. So yung libro niya is the Riding the Waves. Ito yung kauna-unahang ito yung kauna-unahang libro na nakafocus sa attention sa managing cultural diversity. So yung goal or intention kaya ginawa yung librong ito is to dispel the notion, yung paniniwala na there is one best way to manage and organizing culture. So yun lang po yung biography about Trompenaars.
So, ito yung mga achievement na na-achieve ni Fons Trompenaars. He is one of Hall of Fame thinkers and over 6,000 mentions on academia. A reference in academic management field. He is also a servant leadership at True Passion and 100 publications with over 300k copies sold yung book na Riding Waves of Culture in 1998. Okay. Ako na din. Apo. Good afternoon, everyone. So, I am the next reporter. So, What or who influenced the thinker to formulate this theory? Organizations all over the world work are dealing with a wide variety of cultures according to Fons Trompenaars. Cultural differences will create a better understanding of reality. For an insight into the biggest differences and how organizations are affected by these differences, Fons Trompenaars and Charles Hampden Turner developed a cultural model that distinguishes seven cultural dimensions. The name of this management and communication model is the Trompenaars Cultural Dimension. So, gumawa sila ng, nag-create sila ng cultural differences para ma-understand ng different cultures. So, walang miscommunication sa mga cultures. Trompenaars has been quoted as stating that he believes culture is the result of how people have become together to survive in the world. It is what they value, how they have, and all the norms that have been formed within that group. He defines diversity as things that a person does not share with a group. Different values, different beliefs and systems. And he defines inclusion as what the person decides to share with a member, with a group regarding their different values and different belief system. So, ginawa nila ito para ma-differentiate nila kung ano-ano yung differentiate ng cultures, beliefs, or system ng isang group. Okay na ba? Okay na ba? So, Trompenaars cultural dimensions model, knowing and understanding that different cultures have their own values, beliefs, and preferences. Di ba alam din natin lahat na yung cultures, may iba't ibang, yung different cultures, may iba't ibang may iba't ibang values, may iba't ibang beliefs and preferences. So, Trompenaars model aim to categorize this into seven dimensions to improve communications. So, these dimensions are, hinati-hati niya yung, yung three dimension, hinahati-hati niya yung seven dimensions. And he believed that cultures has the eternal problems. Dito na papasok yung our relationship with other people, our relationship with time, our relationship with nature. So he considered that we can distinguish our culture from others by the way we devise solutions to these eternal problems. First, we have the relationship with other people. Trompenaars has identified five dimensions to describe how we relate to the other people. So dito, sa relationship with other people, di ba sabi kanina, seven dimensions yung i-distinguish ni Trompenaars. Sa relationship with other people, five yung nilagay niya dito na dimensions. Two, para malaman natin kung paano tayo related sa ibang tao and paano yung mga differences natin to each other. So first we have the universalism versus particularism.
Ako na yan, be?
Wait lang. Go back.
So, I'm the third reporter of universalism versus particularism. Universalism defines a relationship to society in terms of rules and regulations. Individuals from cultures show respect and obedience towards rules and procedures and do not object to such thing standing in ano to
or strictly obeying pedestrian crossing lights, universally crossing lights. So your example, universalism implies that it is impossible to apply generalized norms, values, or concept to all people and culture, regardless of the concept context in which is they are located. In universalism believes that all humankind will eventually ano, be saved. Example of universalism is the United Nation Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It is assert to the various right to all people. Example is, ito na yung culture mo or religion, religion o ano ang culture mo or meron, ito na yung parang ano ba yan? Meron tayong parang um, ito na meron tayong parang meron tayong karapatan na pumili kung ano yung gusto mo to access equal protection under the law regardless of our culture or nationality. Parti- particularly realism results from the strong family influence on individual and group behavior. Individuals strive to promote their own family interest over community interest. Ito na yung example naalala nyo guys, yung example ni Andrea last time yung sa pandemic. Ito na yung parang yung during pandemic yung parang sa UK or US mas madaming affected habang sa atin naman parang hindi talaga masyadong kasi doon sa ibang bansa parang kasi sila parang nagfo-follow ng parang protocol, hindi unlike sa atin na parang kung anong sasabihin ng governments parang pina-follow natin. Yun, yun lang.
Next, we have individualism versus collectivism.
So once again, good afternoon. So in continuation with the relationship with other people, we have individualism versus collectivism. So individualist cultures focus on individual performance and achievement. So ibig sabihin, may mga tao na kung ano yung ginagawa nila, parang focus lang sila sa sarili nila and hindi nila iniisip yung ibang tao. So, for example, parang they love what they are doing and wala silang pakialam kung may masabi yung ibang tao sa kanila. And then, in contrast naman with that, yung collectivist cultures define an individual in terms of his or her relationship with group and its goal and how people
Meron ba?
adapt, adapt their actions in relation to the community. So, yun na, parang kontra silang dalawa kung individualism ay tungkol lang sa sarili, tungkol sa achievement niya, parang focus lang siya dun sa goal niya. Ito namang collectivism is nakafocus siya dun sa kung ano yung relationship mo sa ibang tao, sa community mo. Tapos next, number 3, effective versus neutral. So, focuses on how emotions are displayed. Neutral cultures tend to ensure that emotions are kept in check and are not shown. This includes So this includes things such as controlling body language in keeping personal and professional relationships completely separate. So yung neutral naman is sila yung taong parang hindi sila ma-share. So parang kinokontrol nila kung ano yung parang sa sarili lang nila kung may, for example, may problema sila, sinasarili lang nila at hindi nila sinishare. So yung neutral naman, so meron dito nakalagay sa sa neutral pala na controlling body language. So parang kahit na ano yung, kasi yung affective kasi ano siya parang ano ba yun siya? So in contrast, affective culture share their feelings with other people, use their body language to convey their thoughts. So minsan, di ba, pag may problema tayo, may mga tao na parang sinishare nila ito pag mag-hug sila sa tao or using their body language. So ano din sila, contrast din sila kasi yung neutral, sila yung taong hindi ma-share, yung kinikip lang nila yung problema nila, tapos yung affective naman, sila yung taong ma-share sa sa ibang tao. Tapos, yung number 4 naman, specific versus diffuse. Cultures differ in how they view the appropriate degree of involvement within aspects of their life. Specific cultures tend to keep their personal and professional lives completely separate, as the relationships they have with people should be clearly defined and not intermingled. In contrast, diffuse cultures have relations that are intermingled. So personal and professional lives will mix each other. So for example, teacher ka and then, for example, sa mga teachers, um, parang may mga teachers na they have limits sa kanilang estudyante na sa labas ng klase, friends tayo, pero pag sa loob ng klase, kailangan teacher niyo ako, estudyante ko kayo. So yun yung specific na may limit, iba yung personal relationship niyo, parang pag sa labas, friends kayo, tapos professional relationship naman pag sa loob kayo ng klase. Yung diffuse naman is, ano siya, parang nag-intermingled yung personal tsaka professional relationship. So, ibig sabihin, for example, yung teacher, friends kayo sa loob, sa labas ng, sa labas ng klase, tapos sa loob naman ng klase, friends pa rin kayo kasi yung professional and personal relationship niyo, naka-mix or naka-intermingled. So, yun lang.
So last dimensions that under in under in under in relationship with other people is the achievement versus ascription. So achievement versus ascription compares cultures that views a person's worth based on performance or on the person's role. Achievement cultures, hindi ko na nabasahin lahat, i-explain ko na lang. Yung achievement, ano siya, kung, eh, dito muna tayo sa ascription. Pag ascriptive culture ka, yung level of respect yung level of respect mo sa isang tao nakadepende sa age, sa social life, or gaano siya kayaman ganun social life, social class, ganun. Di ba, mga Pilipino kasi, ascriptive culture yan sila, di ba? Kasi mas nirespeto natin yung mga nakakatanda sa atin, mas pinagtutuunan natin ng pansin yung nakakatanda sa atin. Like example, di ba, example lang, sa jeep. If may sasakay na mas matanda, mas pagtutuunan niya natin ng pansin, mas pinapauna natin sila. Well, yung achievement kasi, yung achievement, ito yung tao na achievement based. Wala silang pake kung mas matanda ka, kung wala ka, kung kung mas mayaman ka, ganon. Once wala ka pang napapatunayan, wala silang pake sa'yo. Hindi ka nila nirespeto, yung mga achievement based na tao. Hindi lang talaga sila nagbibigay ng attention sa'yo, ganun. Ganun yung achievement versus ascription. So we go to the relationship with time. In addition to the five relationship orientations, another major cultural differences identified by Trompenaars is the way people deal with the concept of time. Dito sa sequential versus synchronous time, dito na papasok yung monochronic and polychronic. Monochronic and polychronic culture. Yung monochronic culture, it's like sequential. It's like sequential kasi 'di ba yung monochronic para sa kanila time is gold. Like example, ngayon yung monochronic style culture, 'di ba sa kanila pag pag may activity for 2 weeks, example, may dalawang binigay na activity si sir, ganun. Yung isang activity for this week and then yung isang activity for next week. Ganon din yung sequential. While the synchronous time, yung mga synchronous people, synchronous culture ka, galing ka sa synchronous culture, well, kaya mo siyang i-multitask, like, kaya mo siyang gawin sa isang week lang. For another example, this in synchronous time, yung mga working student, like, while nag-study sila, nag-work din sila. Like, yun, that's the difference between the sequential versus synchronous time. And then last dimensions that relationship with nature. In the first edition of Riding the Waves of Culture in 1993, John Penners identifies two major attitudes to nature. The extent to which people in the culture feel they have control over nature and the extent to which they feel they can have an impact on their environment. This is based on the way we seek to have control over our own lives, destiny, or fate, and what impact we have on our surroundings. So dito sa relationship with nature, may may dalawa, the international direction versus the outer direction. Dito, dito involve yung belief ng tao, involve yung natural belief. Kahit mismong natural disaster involved dito sa dalawa na to. So pag internal directed ka, like nabibilang ka sa internal direction or internal directed ka, you believe that you can shape your own world. Like, you can control what's going to happen in the future. Pag naniniwala ka din, pag stronger yung will mo, mag-happen talaga, like ganun siya, mag-happen talaga siya in the future. Like, malakas ka mag-manifest pag inner directed people ka. Kung ano yung example, ganito, mangyari ito sa future ko, bukas mangyari ito sa akin, ganun. Parang gusto mo, ikaw yung nag-shape nga ng world mo. Ikaw yung humahawak kung ano man yung fate or destiny mo in the future. While yung outer direction, siya, like, people na go with the flow, yung it is what it is, ganun. Kung ano man mangyari bukas, kung ano man mangyari in the future, mangyari. Kung hindi man mangyari yung pangarap ko, hindi man mangyari yung gusto kong mangyari, adi hindi, ganun. Ganun yung outer direction. That's the difference between the internal direction versus outer direction. Lastly is the advantages in utilizing Trompenaars' cultural dimensions model.
So, advantages in utilizing Trompenaars' culture dimension model. So, by studying 7 dimensions of culture, there will be more respect and empathy for other cultures. Like, ito na yung example, like, alam naman natin pag na-study natin yung 7 dimension of culture, malalaman natin kung ano yung parang, malalaman natin kung ano yung mga, like example, yung sa mga Muslim, pag for example, may party sa school natin, di ba, pag may party sa school natin, alam natin, may classmate tayo yung mga Muslim, it means, pag magdala tayo ng mga pagkain, kailangan, alam mo na yung parang, bawal yung pork, like gano'n. Tapos, example din naman yung yung pag sa business naman, yung, sa business, yung, alam mo, yung parang, halal yung yung mga, yung halal, yung parang, pwede lahat makakain ng mga kahit pwede lahat yung mga kahit anong Pwede, pwede lahat, pwede lahat makakain, even kahit anong culture, paghalal yung mga, nila, business na pagkain, yun lang.
In addition, paano natin, 'di ba dito, paano na natin i-apply in the real world yung mga dimensions na ginawa ng key thinker or ginawa ni Fons Trompenaars. Yung example, 'di ba? 'Di ba isa sa mga dimensions na ginawa ni ano ni Trompenaars yung specific versus diffuse. Kung kanina example sa specific versus diffuse, 'di ba yung teacher and the student. If napag-aralan mo yung dimensions, alam mo na kung paano mag-act in the room, pati sa labas ng room. Yung boundary nyo between their personal lives and their work life. So that's all guys. Thank you. Salamat. Thank you for listening.